What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are going to be posting the first qualifying round video for the Battle of Fate Grand Order, and this is going to kick off the whole event. So as a preliminary round, this and the other 4 videos I post after this are going to serve as kind of like experimental rounds to kind of get a feel of how I'm going to organize this event and kind of see what you guys think about it. So if you think there's any changes or things you didn't like or things you did like about what's happening right now, let me know in the comments, because once the main event starts, then I'm really not going to change the format at all, because I don't want to change it up midway through the tournament. So we're going to use these next 5 or 6 days to just go ahead and kind of iron out any last details. So in the main event, or the main tournament I should say, there's going to be 8 matches every single day. So I'll be taking 4 matches from one bracket, and then 4 matches from another bracket, and then every single day there'll be 8 other matches, and we'll continue to do that until we get to the finals essentially. But for the preliminaries, in order to squeeze it all in time, I am going to give a couple extra matches just so that we can fit it all in before the deadline of March 2nd, which is when I want to start the overall tournament. So yeah, for today's video, there's going to be, I think there's actually going to be 9 matches. Yeah, there's going to be 9 different matches I want you guys to pick from, and I'm going to go ahead and post them so you guys can see them, and then I'll kind of talk about it a little bit, just so everyone has a really good understanding of how this is supposed to work. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first matchup participants.
先帝の剣よ、力を邪悪を立て、カリバーン。
真の工芸をご覧に入れよう。サラド・ボルグ。
Okay, so for our first match, you guys have seen in the Noble Phantasm videos that I just played, it's going to be Artoria, Pendragon, Lily going up against Fergus. Now, I wasn't really sure how exactly I wanted to post the matchups of the participants here, so let me know if the Noble Phantasm videos are a good way of introducing the characters for the matches that are going up against each other, or if you guys have another idea that you think might be a little bit better, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Again, this is what the experimental round is for, or for the qualifying round, just to kind of get a little bit of an idea of what you guys think in here. But for the preliminaries, we're going to be going ahead and showing the Noble Phantasms, just to kind of introduce you to the characters. As the rounds progress, I might go ahead and talk more about the characters in depth, but if I do that for every single character for every single video, then they're going to be really long videos. And for the preliminaries, the qualifyings, I just want to get the winners and move it on to the main tournament, so I get that bracket filled out. And that's all this is really serving. So yeah, so you have Artoria, Pendragon, Lily versus Fergus. So in the comments, you're going to post either one of those 2 names, so whichever one you want to win, you post that name in the comments along with the other matches. So let's go ahead and take a look at our second matchup, and then we'll come back here and talk about that as well.
王家の百合よ、永遠なる。ウルウルとリス。
邪悪なる竜は失墜し、世界は今落葉に至る。
Alright, so we're back, and our second matchup, as you guys can see there, is going to be Chevalier Daon versus Siegfried. And again, you're going to post in the comments which one of those 2 you guys would prefer to win and advance to the main bracket. You're going to make one post for all of your winners, so you're going to have 9 different names that you're going to post. At least for today, you're going to have 9 different names that you're going to post in your comments, and then I will tally all of those up, and then at the end of the day when I post tomorrow's video, I'll go ahead and tally up all of those votes. It might not be at the same time every day because of work, so whenever I get home from work, I'll tally all of those votes up, and then I'll post the results on Twitter and Discord. So make sure you guys are following me on those platforms so you guys can stay update on the results. If not, you'll have to just wait until the main bracket comes out to see who wins. I'm not going to make separate videos to reveal the winners because they really won't be that long of videos. So I'm just going to post them on social media just so somewhere it's out there that which characters have won, just for a little bit of confirmation. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of like me ranting and raving about all of this. I think it's pretty simple how this works. So we're just going to go ahead and look at the rest of the matchups.
フィニッシュコンビネーション行くぞ。この連撃をもってすればノックアウトは必要。スーリアの力よ、我が拳に宿れ。ウィニングアルカプトラ。
宗師枕を紐解けば音に聞こえし大統領、裏金ごとの役に立ち群がる悪鬼をスズメ刺し、文術剣大神道、恋愛葉っぱ天気雨。
So for our third matchup, we're going to have Santa Karna going up against Suzuka Gozen.
立病当社会人列在前。我が剣魔性を切るわ。大江山五大鬼殺。燃えろ。罪将が消滅する。行け。我らアルゴノーツ。 アストラプステアルゴで俺もバキやってちょヘラクレス絶対やるだよやったな。
In our fourth matchup, we're going to have Watanabe no Suna going up against Jason.
流派だのなんだの関係ねえよ。強いやつが勝つだけだ。俺みたいに。
我が背にあるは国なり尊き民なり守らねばならぬ人々の幸福なり不当なる侵略者たちよ退けナヒン伝言。
In our fifth matchup, we're going to have Saito Hajime going up against Lakshmi Bai.
羅刹王すら屈した不滅の刃その身で受けてみよ。 食らえ！グラフマスタ
ー。私は来た。私は見た。ならば次は勝つだけのこと。クロテアモー。
In our sixth matchup, we're going to have Rama going up against Gaius Julius Caesar.
参る。我が心は不動。しかして自由にやらねばならぬ。すなわちこれ無念無双の境地なり。剣術無双。健全一如。
In our seventh matchup, we're going to have Yagyu Munenori going up against Gilderai.
我が顔をそれほど望むか。ならば見せよう。呪われし顔を儚く散るまで歌い続けるために。
同時コンプリート。電撃必中。ビリビリのドッカンカーン。やだプラズマブレイド。熱いの超世界。
And in our eighth and final matchup for the Saber bracket for the qualifying rounds, we're going to have the Prince of Landling going up against Summer Frankenstein. Now we do also have one match in the Berserker side, so the Berserkers had pretty much almost enough characters to fill their entire bracket. There was only one extra character, so I did have to have one preliminary matchup for them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the two participants for the Berserker bracket qualifying rounds. So there you have it. We have Eric Bloodaxe going up against Caligula, the only two Berserkers that are in the qualifying round, and all of the Sabers that are qualifying are also posted right there. So for tomorrow's video, we're going to have the Lancer qualifiers, and we're also going to have the Rider qualifiers. So once all the voting is done, I'll tally that up and I'll get those characters entered into the main bracket. So all of the Sabers will be, the Saber bracket will be finalized tomorrow once the votes are tallied, as will the Berserker bracket, and then we'll have the Lancers and Riders going. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know it's the first video, but I have made a previous video about it. I hope you guys are kind of excited for the idea of this, and hopefully I see all you guys posting on the comments down below with your votes. If you do have any questions, feel free to post that in a separate video or a separate post, because once I answer when I reply to comments on YouTube, it kind of takes it away from my little menu of notifications. So I'm gonna try not to reply to posts that have votes in them, just so I don't accidentally miss any of the actual votes for the tallies. And if there is a situation where there is a tie, then I will vote myself for the characters that I personally would want to see win, but I will not be voting outside of that unless there is a tie. There shouldn't be any issues with that. And there probably will be a couple ties just because of how many matches there are, so I did need some sort of tiebreaker for that, and that's what it's going to be. I'll be the tiebreaker to decide which characters I personally want to win. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. The other videos probably won't be this long because it'll just be me posting matches for the bracket. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord, so feel free to check those out. And remember, I will be posting results and updates and little spoilers for the overall bracket and everything that goes on with this event to Twitter and Discord. So make sure you follow me or are in my Discord so you guys can keep up to date with all of the information regarding this event. And I will see you guys next time.